everybody, we've got news on new eating places, new fitness places, and lots more. If you're a nerd, we've even got some nerd news for you. I'm Eddie with the Eddie Pool team at Benchmark Realty. Hey, before we get going, if you know somebody that's looking to buy or sell a home, it'd really mean a lot to me if you'd connect us. I'd love to help them. Here we go. Let's start over on the square. Basic Eatery has now moved from the northwest side of the square to the southwest side of the square. Basic Eatery is over in the old Hallmark store. They offer smoothie bowls, wraps, salads, soups, all kinds of different things. So you might want to go by there and see what you think. Over at 208 East Main, that's on the other side of the square, kind of headed out of the square. Hatton Steakhouse is coming in over there. They're looking at after the first of the year. They've been doing some demolition in there, and it's going to be a more upscale steakhouse. Pretty close to Hatton Steakhouse, across from Lebanon First Baptist Church. Chi-Town Pizza is going in there. They're hoping to be open by the end of the month if they can make it that quick. If not, I'm sure it'll be December. I always think of Chicago style as being the deep dish, but they say real Chicagoans also eat the really thin pizza. It's square cut, ultra thin. It actually sounds really good to me. Also there on the square and now open, Wild Tribe Fitness is, they have about 8,000 square feet in the building there in the square. They offer jiu-jitsu, adult classes taught by personal trainers, and they've got nutrition information. Anyway, they seems like they try to have something for everyone, including childcare. Now for all nerds in the house, Action Nerd is right off the square. This is a mom and pop shop, and the goal is that he really wants to get to know Lebanon and the community and the people that come in and out of the shop. They have 46,000 comic books. They have albums. They have action figures. They have games. They've got a gaming area. They've got a YouTube podcast rental studio if you want to start doing that and learn how to do it. They plan on having really reasonable prices, pretty comparable to Amazon. And anyway, really nice couple, Steve and his wife. Encourage you to stop by and just say hello. Over at the corner of Franklin Road and South Hartman, Franklin's Corner is going to be opening up. The BP gas station and the Tim Hortons is certainly going to be open by December, possibly at the end of the month. They're just waiting on a few inspections, but they're pretty doggone close. The second building, which is next door to the first one, will have Teriyaki Madness and Dos Bros Mexican that's going in there. And also they've got another place or two to rent. That's going to be lagging behind the first building, but it'll open eventually and probably within the next couple months. In between Franklin's Corner and Bates Ford, a Comfort Inn's going in there, and they'll also have a restaurant area there. You can see they're building up the sides of it, so I'm not sure what the timing is on the rest of it. On the other side of Bates Ford, LC Townhomes is going in there. They're going to have over 400 townhomes in there, or apartments. I believe it's actually apartments. And they'll also have the GOAT will be opening up another location. There's a location there in Mount Juliet. Besides that, Morning Ritual by the GOAT will be opening up. They'll have coffee and biscuits and things like that. Morning Ritual has locations already in Ohio and a few other places, and they've got one located in downtown Nashville. Sam's Club was looking to open up late 2025 or early 2026. Now, I understand now it'll be 2 or 3 months from now, so that'll put it well into 2026. The gas station part might be open in a little over a month, so we may be able to get Sam's gas before long. I've got some folks that keep asking me about Target. I did talk to the folks at the Target in Mount Juliet, and they tell me that the Lebanon location, which will be located in between the Abbott Hotel and Sam's Club, is about 2 years out. So we're going to have to wait on that. In-N-Out in front of Home Depot on South Hartman, it's really coming along. It looks like it's just about finished, if it's not finished. And I'm sure they'll with their hiring now, they'll be training employees before long. And I've heard they're opening sometime in December. I mentioned several months back about a Jonathan's location coming in front of the Del Webb development over on South Hartman. I talked to the Jonathan's people, and they tell me that they've actually moved their timeline back a bit. Their next location, they've just started construction or about to start, and they weren't exactly sure which, is in Smyrna, Tennessee. And then after the Smyrna location gets started, they're going to be opening one in Knoxville. And so those two have priority over the Lebanon location. But eventually, they're still talking about coming to Lebanon. Just off of South Hartman, a Home 2 Suites will be opening up sometime in mid-November. That's over close to the Lebanon airport. On the north side of 231, Supermercado is now open. Supermercado is a Latin grocery store. They've got a lot of different offerings. They say that their prices will be comparable to Walmart. And they've got a restaurant in there that'll offer Latino food, several different Dominican, several different flavors of nationalities. So anyway, go check it out and see what you like. We go down 231 through the square and keep going towards I-40. The old Boot Barn is going to become a Vietnamese restaurant. That's over next to the McDonald's and the Village Playhouse. Also, the Gondola restaurant, longtime Lebanon restaurant for over 50 years, has now closed. I understand that's going to become a Mexican restaurant. Over on Highway 70 West Main, there's a Tim Hortons over there going in beside the Arby's. The contractor told me that he thought it'd be a little over a month. Looking at it, it looks like more about 2 months to me, but what do I know? It'll be open before long. It's kind of a weird place for a Waffle House. Waffle House is going in there on Blair Lane, and they tell me that that'll be a couple months being done also. Pretty close to there at 1555 West Main, Mr. Car Wash is making progress on their location. That's over beside Thornton's on West Main. If you keep going down towards Mount Juliet on West Main, on the right, the Dollar General is now open. We told you about that a couple of months that they were building it. And so now, if you've been wanting another Dollar General, there you go. Finally, over on Highway 109, right off of 109, the trailer park is now open. It opened actually, I think, October 31st. The trailer park has 29 food trucks, if they're fully staffed, circling the building. And they've got a wonderful looking building, just really rustic, and I say rustic in the nice kind of way, and just a relaxing, almost kind of a retreat atmosphere, it looks like to me. But you get your food at the food truck, you go inside, sit at the tables and eat. If it's cold, you're warm. If it's hot and sunny, you got the air conditioning in there. And if you've been thinking to yourself, man, I wish there was another Chipotle around here. In front of Publix on 109, Chipotle and a Chase Bank is going in there. It's going to be a one building with kind of two parts, two sides to it. I'm told that December is the earliest possible completion date. Hey, thanks for watching. If you watched this far, I really appreciate you giving me a like. Maybe follow my page so you don't miss any videos. And give me a comment. That always helps too. In the meantime, I'm Eddie with the Eddie Pool Team with Benchmark Realty. We love to lead people home, so call me.